The story begins at an isolated place, a hospice outside New York City, where a lady named Samira is shown, who is staying there due to a serious illness. Along with her, there is also her cat named Frodo. There are many other patients like her as well. Now, these people hadn't been outside the hospice for quite some time. So the caretaker there, Ruben, says to Samira that there's going to be a show in Manhattan tomorrow, and we should go watch it. Samira says, "I'll only go on one condition, only if I get to eat pizza there." Actually, Samira loved pizza a lot. Ruben agrees to this. The next day, all of them leave for Manhattan to watch the show. That's when Samira notices a lot of fighter planes flying over the city. Fighter planes that usually never fly over the city. After this, they reach the location where the show was going to happen. Actually, it was a puppet show, which Samira didn't like at all, so she leaves the show and goes into a store. After buying a few things from the store, when she returns, she sees Ruben talking to someone on the phone. He looked very worried. He tells Samira that they need to get out of here as soon as possible, because something has gone wrong. But Samira insists to Ruben that she wants to eat pizza. Ruben tries to explain things to her, and then Samira, upset, goes and sits on the bus. Now, when they are leaving from there, Samira notices that the people sitting with her are looking at something behind them. She looks and sees that lots of meteoroids are falling from the sky. As Samira was about to look back, there was a huge explosion. Dust and smoke filled the air, making it impossible to see anything. All that could be heard were people screaming. Just then, Samira sees an army officer being grabbed and taken away by a creature. That creature was actually an alien. In fact, the things that were falling like meteoroids were aliens. They couldn't see, but their hearing was so sharp that even the slightest sound would cause them to destroy the source of the noise. Chaos spread throughout the city. Samira witnessed many people dying right in front of her. She started running to save her life, when suddenly an ambulance exploded nearby, and Samira lost consciousness. When she woke up, a man named Henry put his hand over her mouth, signaling her not to make a sound. Samira understood, and then she saw that they were inside the same puppet show theater. Many people were hiding there. Everyone was sitting quietly because those alien creatures were roaming all around outside. But just then, Samira's cat goes outside, and to save it, Samira follows right behind. The sound of her cat attracts an alien, and just as it was about to attack, it hears the noise of an army helicopter above and leaves the area. The army helicopters were making announcements for everyone to remain calm and silent, saying that arrangements were being made to evacuate everyone. After this, the army destroys all the bridges connecting the city by blasting them, so the aliens couldn't leave the city, because those aliens couldn't survive in water. Seeing the blast, one of the survivors starts panicking. He tries to scream, but Henry covers his mouth. However, even as Henry tries to quiet him, the man dies in the process. After that, Ruben and Samira sit and talk for a while, when suddenly the generator starts making noise. Ruben goes to shut it down, but at that moment, an alien appears and kills him. Seeing this, Samira becomes very disturbed and leaves with her cat. On the way, she picks up some supplies from a store and then goes to a park where two children were hiding under a fountain. The sound of the water kept the aliens away, so Samira also hides with them under the fountain. She then gives the children some chocolates. Just then, an announcement is made again from a helicopter, saying that many boats have been arranged on the south side of the city, and all the remaining people should head south for evacuation. After this, the helicopters move in another direction to divert the aliens, and hearing the helicopter sounds, the aliens start following them. Then, all the people begin heading toward the south. Samira also starts moving south along with the two children. After a while, a large crowd gathers there. There were too many people and too few boats. Samira knew that not everyone would be able to get on the boats, so she sends the two children toward the south and decides to head back into the city herself. But because of the noise made by so many people, the aliens start attacking again. Chaos spreads everywhere. In this chaos, Samira gets separated from her cat. While following her cat, she reaches a place where she meets another survivor named Eric. Samira signals to him to go south, but instead of going south, Eric starts following Samira, as he was still in shock from everything that had happened in the city. Then the two of them reach an apartment, which was actually Samira's own home. But Samira didn't have the key to the house. It was also raining outside, and they couldn't break the door because the noise would attract the aliens. Taking advantage of a lightning strike, Eric breaks the door open. They go inside and start talking. Eric tells Samira that he is a law student, that he had come to the city to study law, and now he just wants to somehow return to his family. Samira tells Eric that she is a poet who used to write poems, but ever since she found out that she had a dangerous illness, she stopped writing. She tells Eric that if he really wants to save himself and return to his family, he should go south. There are many rescue boats there. Eric asks, "If you know there are boats there, then why are you still here?" To this, Samira says that she wants to eat pizza here. Even now, Samira wanted to eat pizza. She also knew that even if she somehow escaped, she only had a few days left to live anyway. The next morning, while Eric was still sleeping, Samira quietly leaves and goes to a library. While she is reading a book there, she notices her cat staring at her, as if something was behind her, maybe an alien. Nervously, when Samira turns around, it's actually Eric standing there. Seeing Eric, she gets very angry, and in the process, some books fall from her hands. They both quickly realize that the noise from the books would soon attract the aliens, so they start running to save themselves. The aliens arrive and start chasing them. To distract them, Eric begins smashing the windows of nearby cars, causing the car alarms to go off. The noise distracts the aliens, and they stop chasing Samira and Eric. After this, they manage to escape and reach a subway station, but even there, an alien was following them, waiting for any sound. They try to avoid it and move toward the railway tracks, where there was water. They begin moving through the water to get ahead, so they cautiously move forward to avoid it. As they move, the water level keeps rising. They start discussing whether they should go further or not. Samira tells Eric, "We should move forward. We can't go back now." But the sound of their conversation causes the alien to charge toward them. To escape, they go underwater. Since the aliens couldn't survive in water, the alien drowns and dies. After that, they come out of the water, but by then, Samira's condition worsens. Eric then takes her to a nearby church and, after asking her, goes to a nearby medical store to get her medicine. He finds the medicine at a store. Just then, he notices that Samira's cat had followed him all the way to the store. On his way back with the medicine, the cat follows a sound into an under-construction building. Eric follows the cat inside and sees that an alien meteoroid had crashed there, and there were many alien eggs too. Without making a sound, Eric grabs Frodo and returns to the church. He gives the medicine to Samira. After taking the medicine, when Samira starts feeling a little better, she tells Eric that ever since she got this illness, her life had lost all meaning. She had stopped writing too. "I had given up everything and was just waiting for my death. I had one last wish, to eat pizza one last time at my childhood place, where my father used to take me." The next morning they go to that restaurant, but it too had been destroyed. Seeing this, Samira starts crying, realizing that even her last wish would remain unfulfilled. Then Eric makes her sit down and goes into the burnt restaurant and prepares a pizza, which the three of them eat together. After that, they climb up a building and see that one last boat was taking the final survivors out of the city, after which the government was going to bomb the entire city to wipe out all the aliens. However, reaching the boat was difficult because many aliens were near the shore, so they start moving toward the boat. Samira tells Eric and Frodo to go and board the boat while she distracts the aliens. She begins smashing car windows to attract the aliens toward herself. Hearing the noise, all the aliens near the shore start moving toward it. The people on the boat realize that there are still some survivors left, so they stop the boat. Seeing the opportunity, Eric also starts running toward the boat, but accidentally makes a sound, and now all the aliens start charging toward him. Before they can catch him, he jumps into the river. From a distance, Samira watches and sees that Eric and Frodo are now safe. Henry, who was on the boat, pulls Eric aboard. Later, Eric finds a letter in Samira's jacket. In it, she had written, "I was going to die anyway, but after meeting you, I found one last purpose in life, to save you and Frodo. Now, I have no purpose left." Meanwhile, Samira is seen walking down the road, looking at a photo of her family, listening to music through her earphones. Then, she takes out her earphones and starts playing the music loudly. Hearing this, an alien approaches from behind, and this is where the story ends. So guys, if you liked the video, then definitely subscribe to the channel to see more such videos.